Hi, I'm Joanne Ellenbaugh with Pig Health Today, and I am visiting with Seth Krantz, veterinarian with Tosh Farms in Tennessee. Thanks for joining us, Seth.
Thanks for having me.
So you have given a talk here at Lehman called No Pig Left Behind, and what are we getting wrong with pre-wean mortality?
I think pre-wean mortality is sometimes less about the pigs than it is the folks taking care of pigs. And I think that's where we have a lot of opportunity in how we manage our people, develop and motivate our people, and that's really the key component of lowering pre-wean mortality.
So what is Tash Farms doing differently from other farms?
So I think over time, sow farms have become incredible pig-producing elements. So we're really good at efficiency. We're really good at squeezing cost out of our systems, which is a key principle of sow production. But I think in that we've kind of lost the little bit of our human touch. People on farms are doing really hard work every day and doing repetitive work. So 365 days a year, pig production is the same. We hope. When we have excitement, that's bad. So in that, I think we forget to encourage people. We forget the struggles people are going through in their personal lives. So we tend to take an approach of, making sure our culture is one of our priorities on our farms, and how people feel about working on those farms, how we train them, how we address their individual issues. We think raising pigs is important, and we think treating our people is important too.
Let's talk about some numbers. I mean, have you seen, since you've kind of implemented some different protocols, what are some numbers that have changed in pre-wean mortality?
Yes, in the last, I'd say 2 years, or for the last 5-6 years, every year we've seen a steady decrease in our pre-wean mortality. As a system now, we average about 9%. I think there's still opportunity for improvement. My goal is 100% of the pigs that are born alive, I'd like to market them as a full value pig, and that's an ambitious goal. We've seen, farms consistently in that 12 to 15% range, really come down under 10% over time. And we certainly have some health advantages for sure that are, important in that. But, I think really having people who care about pigs, helps you get through disease events, helps you through those challenging times.
Is your onboarding something that you put a lot of attention to?
Yeah, and I would say we're certainly not perfect, and there's room for opportunity. But we're always looking at that process and how can we get better. And some days I think we're doing better than others, but we've changed, and now we have more of an emphasis on follow up. I think used to we would hire people, and then they worked till they left. But now it's really checking in with people more frequently, making sure that, are they getting what they need? Are we providing the things that people need? And making pig farms an exciting place to work. I love raising pigs. I think everybody should like raising pigs, but, we've kind of taken that more aspirational part of pig farming out, and it's just become a job. And I think there's more to it because I think we're doing really important work.
Are you creating internal opportunities for the workers who've been there for a longer time?
So something we've began to focus on here in the last couple of years is really developing our internal leaders. One of the things we did is we took, folks who'd only really ever seen a sow farm, and we worked with our packer and took them on a tour of our harvest customer. So that's a different perspective that folks on sow farms don't always get to see because they're really in a specific zone all the time. So really helping broaden that perspective and seeing what an important role that they play, even at the sow farm, I think is unique and something we should always be striving to do.
Do you get feedback from your employees of what you can be doing better or what they appreciate most about working at Tosh Farms?
Yep, certainly, and we encourage feedback. If folks don't tell us the small things, they're not going to tell us the big things. And so really, allowing that freedom to say, this isn't working, we're not getting what we need, I think is really critical. because we don't know. I'm not on that sow farm every day, so I don't know the unique situation they may be dealing with every day and not saying anything about it. So that is something we encourage both with our managers and the staff in the barns to, speak up.
So what would be your take-home message in this area for producers and veterinarians regarding pre-wean mortality and about working with your labor force?
I would say, ultimately as an industry, we always need to be striving for the best science, the best protocols, but we also can't forget our people in that situation, because the best protocols, the best products don't really matter if we don't execute every day. And the people are really the key component of that.